At number 10, we have the unwanted garden. This phenomenon is an uninvited blemish upon the pristine canvas of your home. What is an unwanted garden, you may wonder? Simply put, it is the unattractive proliferation of greenery in places where you'd least expect or desire them. It's the direct consequence of gutters clogging with debris, transforming into a perfect cradle for plants you didn't even plant. These debris-filled gutters, often an outcome of seasonal changes, turn into miniature gardens. Don't mistake them for charming, diminutive versions of lovely, well-tended gardens. Instead, these are breeding grounds for weeds and other unwanted plants that can prove to be a menace. These uninvited guests, while seemingly innocuous, can grow into a sizable problem that goes beyond aesthetics. They insidiously infiltrate the integrity of your gutters, extending their harmful influence to your roof. The damage they impart isn't just visually displeasing, but can also lead to structural issues. These stubborn green intruders can cause serious harm to your roof, leading to a downward spiral of costly repairs. The repair costs can strain your finances, turning a simple home maintenance issue into a significant financial burden. Remember, these unwanted guests are more than simple eyesores. They are potential threats that can create havoc with your home's exterior. These intruders can damage your roof and cause costly repairs. Transitioning now to the 9th issue on our list, aptly named the paint peeler. This term might sound somewhat intriguing at first, something out of a DIY enthusiast's guidebook, but rest assured, it's not something you'd want to deal with. The issue emerges when an overflow of water, generally a result of blocked gutters, begins to trickle, slowly and steadily, down the exterior of your residential or commercial structure. This seemingly harmless trickle of water instigates a chain of destructive events. Over time, the water can cause the paint to gradually peel off your walls. The image of peeling paint is one that no homeowner or property manager wants to see, as it clearly signifies a lack of maintenance and care. It also tarnishes the overall aesthetic appeal of the property, making it look dilapidated and unappealing. But the problem isn't just superficial. Beneath the facades of peeling paint also lies a critical issue: the exposure of your walls to even further damage. When left unattended, this situation worsens over time, leading to more serious structural issues, including but not limited to dampness, mold growth, and even wall rot. By the time you realize the extent of the problem, you may be faced with costly repairs and restoration work. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. So watch out for the paint peeler, as it's a clear sign of a home in distress. This not only looks unsightly, but also exposes your walls to further damage. At number 8, we find an incredible tool: the wood wrecker. This device plays an integral role in maintaining the health and integrity of many homes. To better understand its importance, let's dive a bit deeper into the world of home maintenance. You see, gutters are often attached to what we call wooden fascia boards. These wooden boards, while sturdy and durable under normal conditions, can become susceptible to damage when faced with overflowing gutters. This overflow is typically caused by heavy rainfall or clogged drainage systems. The water, having nowhere else to go, spills over the sides and seeps into the wooden fascia boards. A prolonged exposure to moisture can cause these boards to rot. This causes not only unsightly damage, but also compromises the structural integrity of the home. This situation is far from ideal, turning a beautiful safe haven into a potential danger zone. The moisture can begin to spread, affecting other areas of the home and potentially leading to costly repairs. But with the wood wrecker, such damage can be prevented. It's an invaluable tool in any homeowner's arsenal. When gutters overflow, these boards can rot, compromising the structural integrity of your home. Finding its place at the lucky number 7, we come across the foundation fiasco. It's something that's often overlooked, yet it's an issue that could potentially lead to major problems. Imagine a day of torrential rain, the sky is grey, and water is pouring down. This water, instead of efficiently flowing away through your gutters, begins to overflow. This excess of water, not having anywhere else to go, starts to pool. The ground becomes saturated, the puddle grows in size, and slowly it begins to surround your home's foundation. It appears harmless at first, just a shallow pool of water. But then days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and the water, it remains persistent. Your home's foundation, strong and sturdy as it is, was not designed to be perpetually soaked. The continuous exposure to water begins to erode its strength. It starts subtly, almost imperceptibly, with minor cracks appearing here and there. You might not notice it immediately, but over time, these minor cracks grow and deepen. Unseen, beneath your very feet, a serious problem begins to form. The once small cracks turn into significant issues, threatening the very integrity of your home structure. This isn't just an aesthetic problem anymore, it's a structural one. Over time, this water can cause cracks, leading to serious structural issues. Coming in at number 6 is the pest party. This interesting yet troublesome phenomenon is something that homeowners often tend to overlook. It's the important subject of clogged gutters, a situation that most households encounter but few prioritize. The thing about clogged gutters is that they tend to accumulate stagnant water. This water, although seemingly harmless, can pose a significant problem. It creates an environment that is conducive to the breeding of mosquitoes and other pests. These pests are not only a nuisance but can also cause potential health issues. The presence of mosquitoes, for instance, can increase the risk of diseases such as malaria, dengue and Zika virus. Other pests like rodents and insects can carry potential pathogens that can harm your family. What was initially a simple case of clogged gutters can escalate into a full-blown infestation that can be both a health hazard and an annoyance. It's a subtle process that sneaks up on you, making it even more critical to maintain your gutters. The problem can become exponentially worse if not addressed promptly. This implies that the stagnant water in clogged gutters turns into a perfect breeding ground for these pests. This can be a significant problem, leading to infestations that are not just annoying, but potentially harmful as well. A pest party in your home, therefore, is something you must avoid at all costs. Finding ourselves halfway through our intriguing countdown, positioned at number 5, we encounter the insidious mold menace. It's a term that might seem innocuous at first glance, yet it carries a harrowing reality that many homeowners grapple with. Picture this: water, that life-giving element we all require, starts to overflow, perhaps from a faulty pipe, a heavy downpour, or a hidden leak. It begins to permeate the hidden corners of your dwelling, seeping in uninvited. Over time, this abundant water creates an environment that's damp, moist, and, unfortunately, ideal for the growth of mold and mildew. These intruders, while seemingly harmless, can result in extensive damage to the sanctity of your home, gradually eating away at the woodwork, undermining the structural integrity, staining the walls and ceilings, and leaving behind an unpleasant odor. The repercussions are not just limited to physical damage. What's even more alarming is the potentially serious health problems that can arise. Mold and mildew can lead to skin irritations, respiratory difficulties, and even more serious health conditions, especially in individuals with lower immunity. So at number 5 on our list, we present the mold menace, a silent, stealthy threat that not only poses significant risk to the stability of your home, but is also a potential catalyst for various health issues. Starting at number 4, we stumble upon the notorious roof ruiner. This issue is not a foe to be taken lightly, as it poses a formidable threat to the integrity and longevity of your home's roof. The key culprit in question here is none other than blocked gutters. Now, you might be wondering, how can a mere blocked gutter wreak such havoc? The answer lies in the aftermath of the blockage. When gutters get clogged, the immediate consequence is the pooling of water on your rooftop. This is not a situation to be brushed off, as the accumulation of water doesn't just stay stagnant, it seeks a way out, and more often than not, that way out leads to the interior of your home. The pernicious water trickles down, worming its way into the tiny crevices and cracks on your roof. Once it finds a way in, the damage begins. From minor leaks to damp patches, the issue escalates quickly. If not addressed promptly, this can lead to extensive water damage that compromises the structural integrity of your roof, and in severe cases, your whole house. This is why the innocuous-sounding roof ruiner earns such a high rank on our list. The potential damage isn't just significant, it's alarmingly colossal. Let's not forget the financial implications of such damage either. The cost of repairing a water-damaged roof can quickly skyrocket, making it a substantial burden on homeowners. So there you have it. At number 4, we encounter the roof ruiner. Blocked gutters can cause water to pool on your roof, leading to leaks and potentially significant damage. The nightmare presented by a blocked gutter is quite the cautionary tale, isn't it? Coming in at number 3, we have the basement floodder. This is not your typical household catastrophe, but one that can turn your peaceful abode into a nightmarish water park. Picture this: You're going downstairs to fetch something, and instead of the usual cold, hard concrete, you step into a puddle. It's unpleasant, unexpected, and downright disheartening. Water, that seemingly innocent and essential element of life, now becomes an unwelcome intruder in your domestic sanctum. The culprit? Well, it's not always obvious. The problem begins subtly, almost imperceptibly. Water that doesn't drain correctly is like a stealthy infiltrator, silently seeping in through minor cracks and crevices. It goes unnoticed, accumulating steadily until one day you step into the basement and find yourself ankle-deep in the consequences of neglect. The damage, it can be downright frightening. Not only does it pose a threat to your peace of mind, but it also brings to the fore the potential for more significant setbacks. Water damage can destroy your precious keepsakes and memorabilia, and even weaken your house's structural integrity. The constant dampness can incite the growth of harmful molds, posing a serious health risk to your family. Worse yet, the repair and cleanup process can be an expensive and time-consuming ordeal. And so, we bring you the basement floodder, a problem that, when overlooked, can bring a deluge of discomfort and dismay to your doorstep. Remember, a little vigilance today can save you a flood of troubles tomorrow. Water that doesn't drain correctly can end up in your basement, causing flooding and all the associated problems. The runner-up at number 2 is the landscape destroyer. This is a force which may seem quite mundane at first, but the consequences are far from ordinary. It's a slow, insidious phenomenon that starts as a tiny trickle, merely a capricious offshoot of a rainy day. Then, it gradually grows, becoming a steady stream of water that accumulates and flows unrestricted. This overflowing water, as harmless as it might appear initially, is capable of imposing an unexpectedly destructive impact on your carefully curated garden. It's not just about drenching the soil, it's about how the water, akin to an uninvited guest, invades the nurturing environment of your plants, washing away the rich, life-sustaining soil. The risk does not end there. The life of your treasured plants is at stake as the excessive water, a merciless enemy, robs them of their vitality, leaving them frail and on the verge of death. Consider your painstakingly designed landscaping. The overflowing water doesn't spare it either. The hard surface, the meticulously laid out patterns, the vivid colours you've chosen with such precision, are all vulnerable to the damaging effects of the overflowing water. The landscape destroyer is thus a silent enemy, gradually wreaking havoc on your garden, washing away soil, killing plants, and damaging your landscaping. Finally, at number 1, we have the Home Value Vaporizer. This powerful tool is not just any regular item on our list. It's something that has been designed with careful thought and precision, aimed at addressing those problems that can cause a significant decrease in the value of your home. We all understand the importance of maintaining the value of our homes, not just for our comfort and satisfaction, but also from a financial perspective. The Home Value Vaporizer is not just a tool, it's a solution, one that aids in dealing with various issues that can crop up in any home. Issues like plumbing problems, structural damage, mold growth, outdated designs, and more can lead to a drastic decrease in the value of your home. But with this tool, such concerns become a thing of the past. The Home Value Vaporizer empowers homeowners to address these problems effectively. It's all about bringing a change, a positive transformation in how we perceive and resolve home value-related problems. And this is why it stands tall at number 1. So whether you are looking to sell your home or just want to make it more enjoyable to live in, the Home Value Vaporizer is your answer. It is designed to help you ensure that the value of your home doesn't take a hit due to problems that are often overlooked. All these issues can significantly decrease the value of your home, making it harder to sell and less enjoyable to live in. There you have it, the top 10 shocking consequences of neglecting your gutters. We've shared these not to alarm you, but to provide some enlightening information regarding the absolute necessity of proper gutter maintenance. The possible repercussions of ignoring your gutters range from minor annoyances to veritable crises that could inflict significant, irreversible damage. This is a call to action for homeowners. It's crucial to be proactive and take care of essential tasks, such as gutter maintenance. Don't underestimate the power of water or the havoc it can wreak when not properly guided away from your home. Deterioration, mold, leaks, and even structural damage are just a few of the issues you could face if you continue to disregard the health of your gutters. It's not just about the gutters themselves, but about the overall integrity of your home and property, about making sure your home remains an asset and not a liability. A well-maintained home can hold or increase its value, and gutters play a significant role in that. Keep in mind that gutters are more than just an external accessory to your home. They ensure the safety of your house's foundation and prevent water from infiltrating into your interior spaces. So, it's time to roll up your sleeves, get on that ladder, and give your gutters the attention they deserve. After all, your house is more than just a building. It's your home, your sanctuary. Remember, a little effort now can save you a lot of trouble down the line.